Hello, good morning, all of you. This is the video on nervous tissue. Okay, up to now we learned epithelial tissue, connective tissue, and muscular tissue or muscle tissue. This is the nervous tissue or neural tissue. Last one. Okay, neural tissue or nervous tissue is derived from ectoderm. The origin is ectoderm. Epithelial tissue, you learned ecto, meso, and endo, and connective tissue, mesodermal, and muscle tissue, mesodermal. Exceptions are there: iris body of the eye and iris muscle and ciliary body of the eye are ectodermal in origin, and nervous tissue is also ectodermal in origin, but one cells, microglial cells are present, those are the mesodermal in origin. It exerts, nervous tissue exerts greatest control over our body's responsiveness to the changing external and internal environment. When there is a change in internal environment or external, our body shows those changes we call stimuli, and they produce responses in our body. And there is nervous system exerts greatest control over our body's responsiveness. Next, it consists of mainly two types of cells. One is nerve cell, the other one is neuroglial cell or supporting cell. What are the two types of cells in the nervous tissue? One is nerve cell, the other one is neuroglial cell or supporting cell. Let us take now the second one. What are the glial cells or neuroglial cells? These are the different types of neuroglial cells. Different types of neuroglial cells present in our nervous system. Types of glial cells. Two types are there: neuroglial cells or glial cells. Neuroglial cells of CNS, neuroglial cells of PNS. Neuroglial cells of CNS are oligodendrocytes, astrocyte, ependymal cell, microglial cell. What are they? Oligodendrocyte, astrocyte, ependymal cell, microglial cell. And what are the neuroglial cells of the peripheral nervous system? Are satellite cell, Schwann cell. Satellite cell, Schwann cell. Satellite cell and Schwann cell. What are the glial cells of CNS? Oligodendrocytes, astrocytes, ependymal cells, microglial cells. And PNS, satellite cell, Schwann cell. Satellite cell, Schwann cell. Right. You can see, these all 6 types of cells here. In the peripheral nervous system, the neuroglial cells are satellite cell, Schwann cell, ependymal cell, oligodendrocyte, astrocyte, microglia. This cell is mesodermal in origin. This cell is mesodermal in origin. Remaining all cells and as well as nerve cells, these all are ectodermal in origin. The only cell that is mesodermal in origin is microglial cells. Those are that's about different types of cells. Let us now read what is given in our textbook. Neuroglial cells are supporting cells, and there are, now let us see the differences between neurons and neuroglial cells. Then I will explain you neuroglial cells. Neurons versus neuroglial cells. Which are more in number in our brain? Can you guess it? Neuroglial cells are more in number than neurons. These are sensory in function. These are sensory in function. These are non-sensory cells. Neurons are sensory in function. Neuroglial cells are non-sensory cells. And they conduct impulse or action potential. Nerve cell can conduct nerve impulse or action potential. Supporting cells provide microenvironment for the conduction of impulse. Now it is conducting the impulse. For example, you are studying at home. To study at home, you require a proper environment or environment. Now here, who is conducting impulse here? This one, now neuron. And who is providing micro environment for the conduction of impulse? Neuroglial cell. That's why These cells are supporting neuron. That's why neuroglial cells are called supporting cells. They are not conducting impulse. These are non-conducting cells, but these cells are conducting. These are the impulse conducting cells. These are the non-impulse conducting cells or non-conducting cells are supporting cell. They support the neurons in carrying out their functions. And these neurons cannot divide due to absence of centriole, do not divide by mitosis in adults. Okay, for example, if your skin is injured, again those cells, the cells which are lost due to injury are again produced. But nerve cells in our body, nervous tissue has a least regeneration capacity. Highest regeneration capacity is possessed by liver. And these nerve cells, once the damage to your brain, that is permanent. Okay, divide by mitosis throughout life. Okay, but neuroglial cells divide throughout life by which division? Mitosis. Okay, can divide because centrioles are present here. Here cannot divide neurons because centrioles are absent. Okay, next one, these are impulse conducting cells. These are non-impulse non-conducting cells. These are otherwise called supporting cells. Okay, now you know that what we learnt up to now. Nervous tissue is mesodermal in origin. It exerts greatest control over body's responsiveness to the both external environment and internal environment. It consists of two types of cells. What are they? Nerve cell and neuroglial cell. And what is this one? Nerve cell. And what are these all are? Neuroglial cells. Okay, nervous system consists of nerve cell and neuroglial cells. Okay, we learned differences between nerve cell as well as a neuroglial cell. We also learned types of glial cells or neuroglial cells. Okay, these are the different types. Now we are going to talk about these different types of neuroglial cells. Pay attention. Neuroglia are supporting cells. These are the supporting and non-conducting cells that provide a microenvironment suitable for neuronal activity. Unlike neurons, they continue to divide throughout the life because they possess centrioles. They continue to divide throughout the life. Neuroglial cells of the central nervous system are, can you tell them? Okay, oligodendrocytes. Oligodendrocyte, what is their function? They form myelin sheath. They can myelinate many neurons at a time. Okay, I will show you here. Look at this one. This cell, this blue color one. This is the nerve cell. You know, this is the cell body. These are dendrites, and this is axon. Above the axon, this is the blue color one. Myelin sheath is present, and this who is forming this myelin sheath? You can observe here. This myelin sheath is formed with, this is one neuron. This is one neuron. This is one cell. Here one cell myelinating many neurons. This cell is, and this blue color one is oligodendrocyte, which forms myelin sheath in the central nervous system. I will also show you here. Okay, look at this one, oligodendrocyte. What is it forming here? It is forming myelin sheath, beautiful myelin sheath here. And you can observe here one oligodendrocyte. This is one neuron. This is one neuron. It can myelinate many neurons. But whereas Schwann cell can myelinate only one neuron. But the single oligodendrocyte can myelinate many neurons. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, unlike neuron, they continue to divide. Okay, now neurons cannot divide because they do not have centrioles. They have poor regeneration capacity. Okay, neuroglial cells of the central nervous system, what are they? Four types I showed you in the previous slide. What are these? Oligodendrocyte, astrocyte, ependymal cell, microglial cell. Now we are talking about this first one. What is that? Oligodendrocyte. Okay, look at this one. Oligodendrocytes that form myelin sheath. Next come to the astrocyte. Aster means, okay, you have aster. Okay, generally we say put in a nakshatram, aster. Okay, astrocytes are the star shaped cells that form that form interconnected network and bind neurons and capillaries, helping in providing blood-brain barrier. Okay, they form blood-brain, okay, brain barrier. Astrocytes, important points here. What is the shape of this cell? Star shape. That form interconnected network, okay, and bind neurons and, okay, you can observe here what this is the astrocyte. I will show you another slide. Okay, astrocyte. Okay, what is this one? Neuron. What is this one? Capillary. And this neuron and capillary, these two are connected by, it is forming a blood-brain barrier. It does not allow the blood and cerebrospinal fluid to mix. It forms the blood-brain barrier. Okay, what is the shape of this cell? Okay, star-shaped cell. What is this cell? Astrocyte. Okay, that form the interconnected network and bind capillaries and neurons. I will show you again. What is this one? Capillary. What is this one? Neuron. Okay, they are binding these two, capillary and neuron. They are bound by, okay, this cell called, what is this cell? Astrocyte. They form interconnected network. Interconnected network. There is a capillary, there is a neuron, and these two are connected by, okay, this astrocyte, and also, okay, they help in providing BBB, blood-brain barrier. Okay, next one, ependymal cells, which are ciliated cells that line the cavities of the brain and spinal cord. Okay, I told you earlier, when you are learning simple, okay, columnar epithelium, non-ciliated, at that time I told you brain ventricles and the central canal of the spinal cord are lined by ependymal cell. That means simple columnar epithelium, which we call here, okay, ependymal. They have cilia. I will show you here, and these are those cells. Okay, these are the ependymal cells. They have cilia. Okay, they have cilia. You can also observe here ependymal cell. Ependymal cell, they have cilia. Okay, ependymal cells, which are ciliated cells that line the cavities of the brain as well as spinal cord. Okay, you learned 3 now. Okay, oligodendrocyte, I showed you in the diagram, it is forming myelin sheath. Astrocyte, it is forming the interconnecting network between neuron and capillaries. And next one, ependymal cells, ciliated cells that line the cavities. What is their function? They move the cerebrospinal fluid. Next one, microglial cells, which are the phagocytic cells. Okay, what are they? Microglial cells are the microglial cells. Here you can see the microglial cell, which is the phagocytic cell. Okay, these microglial cells are the phagocytic cells, which is mesodermal origin. This is the only cell which is mesodermal origin in the nervous tissue. Okay, neuroglial cells of the peripheral nervous system are 2. What are they? I showed you in this slide. Okay, S square. Okay, you can remember here S square. Satellite cell, Schwann cell. Satellite cell, Schwann cell. These are the, okay, these are the, okay, for neuroglial cells present in the peripheral nervous system. Satellite cells surround the cell bodies in ganglia. Okay, and the Schwann cells form the neurilemma around the axon. It forms the neurilemma around the axon. I will tell you that one, neurilemma. What is neurilemma means? Okay, it consists of this Schwann cell. Okay, if you see the neuron here, okay, on this neuron there is a axon. Okay, above this axon, you know that axon there is a myelin sheath. Okay, that myelin sheath is formed by, okay, this Schwann cell forms the myelin sheath. Okay, one here, okay, satellite cells, they surround the cell bodies in ganglion, and Schwann cells form the neurilemma around the axons. Okay, that's about neuroglial cells.